Alright. The recording is now up, which means this is your host, Kazar, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we made our way, we made it to the tower in the south of this location, but on top of, and then we did some side questing there, but on top of that, we made our way back to the Dragon Temple, and we proceeded all the way to the very, very, very end of it.
The deepest part of the temple lies just ahead. It is the altar of the 12, where the dragon god Et slumbers.
What is this really sinister voice? There's unquestionably something totally not good back there.
This Magla, it feels like that of a normal dragon, but somewhat different. What is this?
Well, that's why we're here. Let's go.
Let's go see this dragon. That's not a normal dragon. I do question how Gallica knows what a normal dragon is like. Because I'm gonna throw it out there, we've only seen one. Maybe that one was the weird one.
Ready?
Time to go!
Yes, the dragon god Et. Let's go! Oh, that looks like a dragon.
No! It can't be!
Oh, hell. There was a dragon after all.
I thought this thing needed a priestess to summon it.
Is that the lance?
We are in no condition to claim it. Fire and flame! Has even the dragon god succumbed to melancholia?
No. I think this is something worse. Look! On its back!
Something clings to it. A human. Is that the fiend behind this chaos?
That's the worst double act I've ever seen.
Look at its eyes, its mouth, like it's shielding itself, or like it refuses to confront anything, or almost like...
Yufa, get back! We've got bigger problems than the ritual! This thing wants to eat us!
You would fight our god!
Yeah.
What can we do but defend ourselves?
Yufa!
I'm...
Look out!
Yufa! What can I do? You would have me abandon this end. You would send me away to live my life. But how? How can I? This is all I have. Please. You can't take my purpose away from me.
I must apologize. I was wrong to assume. I was quick to judge. But your rites are not acts of barbarism. Yours is a proud heart. But still, see the truth. Is this your god? A god who demands martyrs, who desires tragedy. Is that truly a god worthy of your devotion and faith? Arise now, priestess! Have you come here only to be saved? Or will you find purpose beyond death, to stand and fight as a savior?
I want to!
O Lodestar, you torn maiden of faith, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
I love that island. I love the smell of its verdant flora. But what I love more than anything is its people. Their words may be coarse, but their hearts are true. I must save them. Please!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
If I cannot save them in death, then I swear I'll protect them with my life! All of you! Let me fight by your side!
Let's go! Let's see.
Wait, do it again. I wasn't paying attention.
Let's see. We should have Stroll on the team. Oh man, we don't have... I don't have a lot of people with a lot of MPs, so let's go with this.
Yufa! You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight as a team!
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the
it
priestess
must be.
decided not to sacrifice
If we strike
herself.
the
Yep.
human precisely, we may be able to separate them. Everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god Et.
Yeah!
And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone! Come on, team, we fight together!
So, Yufa is a summoner. And let's see, she starts with one really good skill and one really not good skill. The not good one is this one where it's grant 10% HP recovery for the next 3 turns. I'm sorry, that's really small amount. That's not good at all. And it's only one character, it's not like the party. But Summon Eagle Lion deals heavy magic wind damage to all enemies and lowers attack. So this will keep us... This will make it lower their attack, which is really good.
I summon the giant fist.
Yufa hit their weakness!
Let's stay calm. We'll do this together! not this. Come forth, royal soul!
I'll give you the I call upon a royal soul! Raging fire!
I shall vanquish evil.
Let's raise everyone's attack power.
It's time to strike.
Thank you. I shall do my best. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
I won't hold back! This is it!
No one was affected by that, okay.
This is just what I need! Burn!
Samurai! Hack and slash!
Even my strength, take my fullest power. Come forth now.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Let's say come forth, royal soul!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
crit.
Fast dancer!
I call upon royal power within!
It's absorbing the Dragon God's power?
That's rude.
Here I go. It is yours. Oh!
Of course it misses.
Okay, by this power.
Watch me! You can count on me!
Thanks.
I am grateful.
Helpful as ever.
Curse will kill me.
Cursed.
Captain's been hit with a hex!
No holding back!
He's getting hurt
It's
too!
time to strike!
Attack up.
Juna's got a
I
hex
shall
on
do
her.
my
If
best.
she attacks, it'll get reflected back at her.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. Come forth now.
I'm just gonna use this to show what it
That
does.
helped. Coin can solve problems a blade cannot.
But then again, if you wanted to remove Hex, don't we have a Hex cure? Yeah, we have 17 of these.
Take it!
Thank you.
And that didn't
This'll
need
be over
22
soon enough.
MP to cast.
Good showstopper, Juna!
I call upon royal power within! It's time to
Thank
strike!
you. That attack.
Yupa, we gotta do something about all those ailments! Watch yourself!
I can do this.
Heed me! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
I won't hold back!
Juna, careful! It looks like you've got several ailments! Watch your back!
No holding back!
Twice. Oh, with the miss.
Yupa, we gotta do something about all those ailments!
Summoner,
Watch
come
yourself!
forth. It missed the mark.
Stop missing. It's not
okay.
that. It's not that evasive of an enemy.
Still here?
This'll be over soon enough.
What the? Looks like we have to take down that human first!
So the human can absorb life from the dragon and recover the dragon.
Are you
That's
prepared?
fun.
It's time to strike!
Ev Summoner.
Heed me! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul! tough one.
Behold this power. Keep it together.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My thanks. I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
I shall take my fullest power.
Come on. Oh, I'm just barely not. Ha, miss.
Bird, come on.
We did it! Now we just need to take down the body.
I thought we wanted to save the
This'll
dragon.
be over soon enough. Fast,
I shall fight.
This is the...
I pray you're ready. Help me finish this.
I won't hold back. Fire! Still up?
My balls! Stubborn, hey?
Not done yet.
Even my...
I must do this! I'm sorry, everyone!
Merchant! Bird! Still here?
Don't fast, dancer! You sure don't give up easy!
Samurai! Tougher than I thought.
Come on, will it just die?
The enemy still
Oh my god, it
stands.
better not get up.
That'll do.
3 leaves of light,
Not bad at all.
and we leveled up.
I admit, it feels good.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
The dragon!
The dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel. Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest, and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracodios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research. She was right.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, they are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
And maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even this new power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity threatening the village. Maybe that's what it meant all along.
It had always seemed odd that the dragon god dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. My brother often wondered about it. We were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village.
Yeah.
You said you had business with the lance when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Oh no.
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey to regain its strength...
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
Luckily, we can teleport. And yet it will still get there first.
Someone, please!
We really should have just teleported.
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it out, eh?
Of course! But more importantly...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of him.
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphausia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation. Hereon we shall...
Oh, priestess! It's the priestess!
Lady Yufa, please save us. What don't you lot get about evacuate? You want to live? Do as you're told.
Priestess? What happened to the ritual? What of the dragon god's wrath?
Did you even perform the rite? Oh, this is a disaster. How can we survive now?
The dragon god Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna fight, are you?
Basilio, where's the monster?
So be it. We end this here.
We can do this!
Yeah! Let's see, we can have Stroll, Yufa. Let's bring out Heisme this time.
It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy. Just
Now
the
accept
stubborn
your fate. Rancor!
Let's see. Merchant! Fire!
Are you prepared? It's time
Attack
to strike!
up!
That was helpful. This is the... I pray you're ready. Miss the mark.
Really?
one. Come on, focus.
Ah, I removed my buff.
Looks like we can't brute force
Oh,
through this
right. It changes its
Ninja!
element every turn.
Attack was nullified? Heisman's
I will
anxiety
fight
is mounting.
Merchant!
If he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble.
I shall vanquish evil. It's time to run.
Back up.
Every pulse souls of kings. Give me strength.
It didn't affect them.
No anxiety. That's bad. Oh, come on with the Dikajas and the Dakundas. Well, it does waste its
Yupa's
turns
anxiety's
doing
hitting her
that.
hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
Okay, block the
Heisman's
slashing.
If he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble.
Luckily, Almighty still works.
What's no holding back? It's time
Back
to
up.
In the end,
I must do this.
And luckily, the spear of Dracadios.
So heavy.
It counts as almighty damage for this battle.
Ninja!
Try this again. Oh wait, it's currently fire. Okay, one of two things. One, I either have to hit it with the red, or I have to hit it with ice.
Hell, that did nothing!
It didn't affect
Hit it
them.
with
Fight
ice.
with Merchant! Free!
I shall vanquish evil. It's time to That's not good.
It is wasting turns doing that, so I do think it's worth it.
Be purified!
Ninja!
Wait, can I rob you?
Nothing. I'll be taking that.
Why,
Heck
hello
yeah.
there.
It's okay. Merchant! Ice!
Samurai! It's time to run.
Okay, if he's green, I should probably use lightning.
Here I go!
perhaps it'll be too strong.
I must do this!
Face me! Then again, hang up! What
Attack
is
was
this?
nullified?
Oh, I should have.
Heisman's anxiety is mounting. If
Wrong
he gets
move.
hit, he'll
Okay.
be in big trouble.
I call upon royal power within. The power of lightning.
Yeah. Green equals wind, but in this series, wind is weak to
What am I
lightning.
supposed to do?
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
Come forth now.
Much thanks.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
I wonder if this could work.
I have my methods.
No. Well, that works. That also works. I hope you Dikaja us then. There you go.
That attack!
Okay, now I have to use probably light skills, but I don't think anyone here has light.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I leave it to you.
Coin, I won't hold back!
Nice hit. That was perfect.
No, no holding back. It's time to fight.
Summoner! No, not this.
Be purified!
The enemy still stands.
A wise choice.
Merchant!
This is for the future of the Mastari! Fall!
Get it, girl!
Applause, please.
Excellent.
Marvelous. Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Right. That's the end of that.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not
We usually
sacrifice.
okay.
She takes up arms and
I
faces
usually
the scourge.
show the tier
That
list
is why our relic
when
is a
we
lance.
unlock the power ourselves. Not when we usually get it. If you want, I can do the tier list now, but it's usually when everyone has access to it.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You...
My face is not
saw
moving? Oh, cool.
What was inside the temple? What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
Hang on, I think this is a quick fix. Blah, blah. Oh, there we go.
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Adeni, even the night Father and Mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
I love you, Heisman.
We support her. Without the rite of sacrifice, was it? Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Tell.
He hides it very well, but Fidelio is conflicted. His actions speak differently than what he says. That's why I like Fidelio as a character, Because he's saying he's doing it for one reason, but he will still help people. He's still doing things to help others, despite saying he doesn't care about, like, weaker people. It's an interesting character. I like it when people are written like that, where they have more, where they don't just flat out say what they are all the time.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone. The Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands. The threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, we lose our magic?
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Strode? You seem distraught.
Look,
yeah, because he figured it out.
There's something I want to test with Dracodios. Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time he wouldn't see us coming.
The assassination gambit.
His plan to assassinate Luis.
Yes. That was our original mission, after all.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of you.
Oh, right. We haven't filled her in.
We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
Yeah.
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
It is an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we have an extraordinarily talented artisan in our group.
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Have I mentioned I love Nereus?
Knowing what we want to do with the lance.
It keeps coming in handy.
Are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice. And I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
Like, despite Nereus not being, a fighter, I still love all he contributes to the group.
His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet
I do not know or love this prince as you do, but I can tell by your faith he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altegre's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey.
Time to go!
Yufa, a priestess honoring her faith's truths, has become your ally.
Not just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
I'm sure you can.
I'm sure you can.
You're right. I want to believe that.
I can sense Gallica's resolve. Rank 6!
With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Now then.
By the way, when do we depart from the island? Not soon, I take it?
No.
No, I imagine Nearest needs time to craft the fake lance, so let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Fidelio's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put.
True.
If we only need to be there by Saint's Day, then we have some time yet to attend other matters. We ought to hone our skills or gather more support before we depart. And if Yufa's really to join us, then let's make sure she's caught up to speed. Make sure she tags along.
Hold on.
Let's get some rest.
Most helpful.
We cannot idle while the time. We cannot idly while away the time. Yet more battles await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task.
Feeling worn out?
You all look like you've been through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to refuel the mind and body, eh? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
An ideal world.
It's a story about an ideal world.
Well, so you do not merely strive against evil. You have a vision for the world's betterment.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, The world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes. That mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Your pardon?
Yufa, and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand mother and father's wishes, nor indeed their own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
We can look after her.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name?
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Yay, we're now the 12th highest candidate. After defeating the human and saving you alongside Verga Island, I gained their support. We're blazing a path to defeating Luis and saving the prince one step at a time.
Well then.
Just lovely.
And let's talk to her.
Not finished yet?
Have you brought me a polar stone? Yes, we found it in the Dragon Temple.
Isn't that wonderful?
Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You saved me. Now you saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra with my thanks.
Mission accomplished.
All 3 of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. Here, from me, my son, and his wife, we all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisherfolk, that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked, to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go for so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this, huh?
All right then.
Let's see. Do we have? Looks like we only have one more side quest to do for now. Then.
It's all right.
We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same.
Well,
there's something I'd ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns. Even just a bit would suffice. Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach. I talked to Yufa about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, Sunlumio Street.
Wow.
It's nothing like Etria.
Nothing like
Incredible.
Oh, wait. Do people in Grand Trad have big families?
What makes you think that?
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not?
No, that's not how that works.
On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Yufa?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know, because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malva, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives, raised in stagnant magla. The monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But... what if it proves too challenging?
We'll do it together, Yufa.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
Alright, we can go to the informant to learn more about it. We could also talk to the brother.
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
Yeah, we got the time.
They'll face danger here.
I mean, how many days do we have?
Well, rather mysterious.
We got over
isn't it?
we got about like 10,
Knowing
right?
you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
We're gonna get a lot of rank ups.
Hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
All right, then.
Let's go.
Fancy a bit of it? Want in on this?
The land of ceremony is a special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It is said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it is truly a monster.
Just between us.
Rumor has it that it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire. Best use that to your advantage and end things quickly. There's also a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. If I were you, I would attack it from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. And let's see. Oh right, we've already been to Orbwise Path, so we don't need that info.
Stay there.
Grand, innit?
All right, then.
Yeah, we got exactly 10 days before we leave. But now we get a new service from Adina here.
Hello there.
Adeni. Oh, hi there. Actually, do you have a moment to talk? I think you'll find it to your benefit. My benefit?
Yes.
Yes. It's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use this staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather. Once a day, that is.
What?
Clear up stormy weather? Would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although, again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you, if it can. Let us push its limits together. He is saying we can control the weather. That is scary. Well, I haven't spent my days training in the service of gods for nothing. It is, however, extremely taxing, so I would hope you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how well it will work, so I won't require payment for this time. But next time, I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. The man likes his fish. You can also ask Adeni to change dungeons inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You can only change the weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask Adeni for help before setting out. Note that you will gain more experience in battles fought in inclement weather. There are downsides to well, such as turn icons no longer decreasing by half when attacking an enemy's weakness. Almighty Golden Stew is Yufa's specialty dish. Oh, gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get
Did you get to the up dog yet?
No. We could probably get a lot more out of our travels with power like his on our side.
What will you do? Leave it to me. The weather.
If there's bad weather in a dungeon, I may be able to use my power to clear it. Any place you'd like to check? So yeah, now we can actually see all locations we have been to and the weather, and he'll clear it if we ask.
This place.
This dungeon we're heading to, the Land of Ceremony, it's always super hot there. Like, you either have to deal with it or you use his power. So first time is free, so let's do it. The Land of Ceremony. It is a place perpetually plagued with bad weather.
Will that be all?
This is where you'd like tamer weather? Yes.
Now then.
Well then, allow me to call forth my power. Excellent. It went well, I think. The weather should hold in the place you selected for 3 days, yes.
All right, then. Let's go.
Head to the Gauntlet Runner and head out.
So, what should we do?
Now then.
We might...
I should very much...
It's your call.
Great.
Let's go.
Can you hear me?
There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Yufa said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Yufa has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP.
What to pick?
So, if you wanted to, you can increase the MP of one of your party members by giving up a time slot. Which is an option, but it's actually not enough to really consider. But here it is. As long as it's in the bathroom time slot. The bathroom doesn't take a time slot. We could just only do that once a week. Lord help us if if we have to miss a day. Let's see, what do we need to work on? We need to work on our eloquence.
No.
Now then.
Boom. 4s across the board.
Eloquence.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sunset stretches the gauntlet runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Dang, that's pretty.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising? He was raised.
Hey. Oh, right.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? Huh? Now you've lost me. It does make me want to scream.
But...
Juna, don't you just feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose so. There are moments when I feel like I just want to... When I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting a performance?
A special little number.
Well then, I must oblige. But this sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. I feel a newfound wisdom as I enjoy Juna's singing amidst the gorgeous view.
All right.
Hello.
Here, I've captured the moment to paper. Quite the evocative piece. If I may say so myself, it's almost as though you could still hear the young miss singing, isn't it?
The gauntlet runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
All right then.
I have reportable quests. Oh, Nearest?
Let's go.
Oh-ho.
Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance? Well, you ought to know I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. So, how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway. There might be a hidden trick to it like the others. And this is? It looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I say it never hurts to be thorough. If this goes here, then capital. Ha! Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Rather gives a chap the strength to go on.
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics near us.
Well.
Oh, so this what's it set up like this, eh? That it could be forward compatible with modern design. Aha! Eureka! I'm struck, lad, thunderstruck. The nearest of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without magla and magic igniters, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency, that. Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics or you lot. Do you dislike igniters? No, they're fine things that are quite worth researching. But wielding power beyond one's limits is a fast track to madness. I've seen it happen, old boy.
The truth is,
it took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute parapists who had no other place to go, and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment. You didn't stop it?
About that.
No.
The experiments had already started by the time they'd gone around asking me. And at that point, my descent would have been met like an insect underfoot. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate. And it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung. This is actually a step up. You're not wrong! These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please, with a seat in the prince's own rudder. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays. And the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more. I could sense Nereus's pride as a researcher as well as his deep trust in me. Rank 4.
I'm a lucky man to be part of your grand quest.
Oblivion? What? Does it say I'm still playing Oblivion? It shouldn't. Hold on. Try refreshing. It shouldn't be like that. Now it changed. Weird. I didn't do anything. Anyway. All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh? The title is Oblivion. No, I changed it to Metaphor. That shouldn't be. Ah, whatever. Twitch must be being whacked, probably.
This one's important.
However...
Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me like they were all once part of something of a greater whole. So it was some kind of natural, coincidental dispersal or something else altogether. Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick? All right, then.
Pantry?
What's this? Got it.
A little bit of washroom.
All right, then.
I just grabbed a book.
All right.
Everything's at rank 4,
The land of
so...
ceremony rises over the water's horizon.
Getting close to the end.
The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Behold, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? Adeni said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should probably take him up on it.
All right.
Yeah, this is more than a fair trade. So don't give me that, oh, I must apologize for being such a great bird in line, Yufa.
Huh?
Huh? How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book, I can see why your brother worries.
Hail!
Not to dampen this spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Lead the way. Oh, and another one of Nearest's
So, hey.
relics are here.
Okay then. Got it.
Let's change our party around. We're gonna want both Juna and Yufa in the party for now. Because, well, first off, Yufa is a lower level, but Juna and Yufa don't get 100% XP from all battles right now. I think only Stroll, Hulkenberg, and Heis may do. So we need to keep them in the party.
Okay then. Let's go.
Which, now that I think about it, is very unfortunate because, let's see, the enemies here have a weakness to fire magic, so we should probably teach fire.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right. And of course.
Oh wait, what am I doing? That was dumb of me.
Surging within
If I wanted specifically fire magic, I should have grabbed the one skill that's good from the Masked Dancer. Oh, but in order to be a Masked Dancer, you have to be like a big part of Mage and Thief, so nah.
It seems I've grown. I've acquired a new ability. It seems I've grown. I feel new power surging within me.
There we go. And let's pump up Summoner too. And in case you're like, it may seem weird, but the Summoner doesn't actually get skills from ranking up, but does get stats. So we want to make sure that the stats do go up.
Sounds like a lovely time.
Okay. Now then...
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Learn the power of the wizard.
I'm counting on...
Of course.
I must. I feel new power surging within me.
All right.
There we go. Now she has a fire skill.
Please take care.
Leave it to me.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Let's push through. Come on. All right. How's that?
Glad that's over.
This is bad. They're on.
I'm not able to kill them. Well, okay, I am if I'm fast.
Come on, get push through. All right. Push through, Dad. Come on.
That's one job done.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Push through.
On your guard.
Your health is concerning me. Can you take care of that?
Dad.
That takes care of that.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
All right. How's that?
Let's do this!
I hope we can have a moment's peace now.
Ooh, that's the Leogryph, I think.
Let's push through. Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Yeah, we have to stay away from that thing.
You hit their weakness!
To the rear guard. Vitus power. This is it.
I'll behold this power! Wind isn't working! They're weak to piercing attacks! Raging fire!
Oh,
One fell swoop!
Well, no, that's what I wanted anyway. That's
From a distance, then!
And by the way, she can use Summon Dragon God. It is a synthesis skill that you can combine with a Mass Dancer, deals severe fire damage to all enemies, and removes any buffs that they have. So, because I know my chat loves dragons, I'm going to summon this once.
If you would! Heed me!
The enemy still stands.
Captain!
Ninja!
Your attacks have been weakened! You hit their weakness!
Coin. Merchant.
Nice moves, High
The magic seed.
And that's that! Victory's ours!
I don't see any more. I think... Here.
You...
Hey!
Oh, dang it. Another one? Really?
Let's sweep
This
them
is our
with
chance.
style!
Forward.
Just because I can defeat them fairly easily doesn't mean I want to fight a bunch
You
of
hit
them.
their weakness!
Falling back.
Nice moves, I say!
This is it.
Watch me! Burn!
From a distance, I pray you're ready.
Fire!
Now accept your fate.
Merchant. Still here?
Sorry, my mistake.
Here I go.
Let it burn!
The enemy still stands.
You think yourself commendable bearing.
I will fight. A tough one.
Dang it, I was really hoping to finish it off with that.
Ow! Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman! Good night! Oh, showstopper, Juna! Beautified! That's our
Help me
diva!
finish this.
The hunger!
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Why do
clear.
you and
We
the
press
enemy
on.
deal damage twice? Well, the Claw Slash from the Leogryph was a 2-hit move. However, what I was using on the enemy was the Burn Status Ailment. For those of you who do not remember what the Burn Status Ailment does, which was inflicted by the Infernal Vortex by the Mass Dancer, if you hit an enemy who's currently burning, they take an additional hit of like 50% of that damage you hit.
safe. The crystal is no more.
Again, it's a really good status ailment. I love burn. My problem with it is the fact that status ailments, like, you know, never actually work when you want them to.
Looks like they found us.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
Some enemies are just very susceptible to burn, though, so I'm not gonna just state that it was a complete fluke with no chance. Perhaps that enemy just, you know, is weaker to it.
We found something.
Anyway, this is what Nearest wants.
Okay, so
We'll take it to him next time we see him, and that will rank him up to rank 5.
I don't think anything would be too tough.
Let's see, 46. If I leveled up one more time...
It's too late for you.
We shall fight well.
Yeah, if I level up one more time, I can kill him
Then again,
without
accept
getting
your
into these
fate.
fights.
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with. I'll get some despite his power.
This'll be over. Watch me.
I shall do my best.
From a distance, here I go. Let it burn.
You face me! Yes!
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul. Still up?
This is just what I need. Ev, I can do this. Help me finish this.
Formidable indeed.
I will fight. A tough one.
Come on.
Your attack power's open.
I must do this. The enemy still stands.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
Alright, I can kill the Leogryphs now. Well, I mean, I could before. But I meant without combat.
They found us. Get ready, everyone. That should come in handy.
Now, we must strike!
Stay calm, everyone.
Speaking of status ailments, enemies have a pretty high chance to succeed with their status ailments, don't they? Again, really it's determined by the enemy you're fighting.
You hit their weakness.
Coin.
Nice moves, Heisme. This is it.
Like, I would say that enemies on average, though, do have much higher chances of affecting you with status ailments.
Do not strike if you're obviously outclassed.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
No. Looks like they found us.
We got this.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Let's push through.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job. We could get this. Do it again.
Team, we've won the day.
We found something.
You've done it!
Keep in mind, I have been in multiple boss fights in this playthrough where the enemy casts a status ailment move on the whole party, and it just affects none of us several turns in a row. Which is really funny that a boss like just completely whiffed their turn like that. Not that I want them to succeed every turn. But like the last boss cast Hex on us, which is arguably one of the deadliest status ailments to be hit by. Like Hex is terrible.
Mind your health. This is no time for...
Okay, there's a way in from the northeast. But it just affected none of us several times, so it was just really free turns. That was it.
Well, I have...
You always equip the entire group with anti-status items? Or... yeah, I mean... that works. I do say it's a viable strategy, but also what's a viable strategy is status.
I'm right here.
We destroyed the crystal. Thank goodness.
What is this?
Okay, that's where we need to go.
I shall...
Alright.
You found something!
Here's all status ailments.
Alright.
Our risk pays off.
Endurance +6. That's amazing.
What now?
That's something I can equip? It's not. Was there like a secret?
Yep, we're safe here.
This is amazing.
I can't believe it.
Okay, I missed that. Let's quickly go back. Missed a lot of stuff to the right.
Looks like they found us.
Alright, come on! Let's push through! Come on! Let's push through! Come on!
Keep the pressure on. Whew. Glad that's over.
Remain steadfast. Some foes still draw breath.
Alright, how's that?
Weak against this. Do it again.
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
Grabbing another item.
Alright.
Amazing.
Ooh, a jeweled root. That's just more XP, so I'll definitely I definitely like that.
They found us. Look alive.
Looks like we're safe for now.
What an incredible find.
That must be quite rare.
And hello, that's actually a good weapon.
Right now.
Increases fire attack strength. Since the all of her attacks are going to be pretty much fire, so it's good.
Come on! How's that?
That ought to do it. Great find. Keep it.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Ah, this is what I missed.
Let's push through!
Weak against this. Do it again.
There's an end to that.
We found
We're
something.
so lucky.
And a divine elixir. I don't know how I feel about that one. I love items like the divine elixir. It sounds so good on paper. Recovers an ally's HP to full. Yay! I'm never gonna use it because I'm so stingy.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Be not a cheapo. Okay, genuine question for the chat then.
We must be vigilant.
Are you guys elixir hoarders?
That's all of them.
Or do you actually, like, use them when you feel like it? I try to use items more in video games. It's really hard to when, you know, they're so limited. You spam full restores or revival herbs until your enemies PP stall out if that's what they... I mean, I've done that in Pokemon. The question is not, like... But you have pretty much unlimited access to those. Like, if you really grind up the money, it's really not that hard to get, like, that many. But I'm talking about in, like, some of the earlier Final Fantasy games where you had, like, 2 elixirs, and that's all you're gonna get throughout the entire game. What do you do then? Save him for the final dungeon and then go nuts on him. Okay. For me, I'm incredibly stingy with that stuff. I'll end up forgetting them. If it's not my first time playing through the game, I'm usually a bit more lax about it because I know the stress test. Like, if I could beat the entire game with without using an elixir once, then I'm usually more generous with using them in subsequent playthroughs.
Yep. This is the place.
Let's go. Oh, right, this thing. This must be what Brother mentioned. And guys, I know what it looks like. Let's just be adults here.
Oh, I see.
The bizarre shape. I see. So the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by it.
Leave it to me.
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Everyone.
Yes, I feel that together with all of you, I can do this. Please lend me some of your strength.
Of course.
Of course, love. Let's go, everyone. Also, its hat has eyes.
This is the last of the trials. Let's give this
I'll use
all
what I
we've
must.
Ew, a hat with eyes? Gross, I know, right? Yes. Alright, let's steal from it.
Sorry.
Why, hello there.
Let's stay calm.
Merchant! Fire! You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! You hit their weakness!
This is
Don't let up now, Juna! Let it burn! Yupa hit their weakness!
Oh, power of kings! Hell's
You hit
fire!
their weakness!
Let's go.
Nice
Burn!
moves, Heisme! Watch me!
Not Soul Cry! Ah, darn it. I was hoping to get through this without that.
Sons of kings, give me strength.
I think I'm just gonna attack it though.
I won't hold back. Fire!
Attack through the defense up. We could beat it.
You hit their weakness! A summoner! Don't let up now,
Ninja!
Let's go.
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Too slow!
Summoner! The situation. We shall sweep them! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Now accept your fate! Die!
I won't hold back.
Nice hit! That was perfect! I call upon a royal soul! Sorry, my mistake!
This is the power.
It is over!
You think you're... Nothing personal. No calling to your name, eh?
Vitus power.
Satisfactory.
Rank ups.
I continue to grow.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
I wonder if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here. And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
Your initiative to do this, even by chance, has revealed your true power.
My true power. So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial? There's a favor I might request of you. For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me. But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster? This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph. Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself, so that I can go wherever I have decided to go. But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side. I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Of course. You needn't even ask.
How happy you make me. Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed. Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn. I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world. What's this? A handshake? Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world.
I can sense Yufa's trust in me as well as her determination.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa. Within her dwells the virtue of the Summoner. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
And with that, we get the Summoner! Which means... Give me 1 second, everyone. I don't have it pulled up immediately. Let's see. All right, and let me open up the tier list. Let's see, does it change anything? Yes. Okay, so The site got a little bit bigger. Hang on. I'm going to try shrinking it. Does that look good or is that bad? Let me double check. Oh, that's bad. That works. It's askew? Yeah. Oh, wrong thing. I am a professional streamer. So, where do you guys believe that the summoner is going to go? Gonna guess A tier. Okay. And here is where I say I have literally no idea where to put the summoner. I know, right? I have this whole tier list thing set up. I have absolutely no idea where to put the summoner. Because, like, we might make a new category specifically for the summoner, because there is a strong part of me that wants to put it in category and also wants me to put it in amazing category. I have literally no idea where to put this thing. It's awkward. So, let me explain the summoner really fast.
Explain your line of thinking, Magic Hat Man.
I was already getting into that. But the point is, the summoner is a very heavily magic-based class, where it uses magic-based summons. However, many of the summons that you acquire with the summoner class use your physical strength. Like your strength to deal damage. So it's like, okay, so you don't even use the stat that you do. Also, the summoner is the heaviest MP consuming class in the entire game. Where many other classes are like, oh, I can shoot a wind spell for 15 MP. Its lowest one is like 38. Also, none of its moves are cohesive. And by the way, I'm sure you've noticed already, despite me maxing out the summoner, we don't have any new skills. We have to unlock the summoner skills by performing experiments. But don't worry, that's easy. I could show you guys that in a bit. But it's just weird on top of everything. That's not even getting into the fact that it has synthesis skills, which are so astronomically costing that it's never worth using. And and here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. You cannot pass on any skill you learn as the summoner to another class. So that summoning of the Storm Eagle thing that I got, which deals heavy wind damage, hits all enemies, and lowers attack power, and it's really good. You can't give that to another class. So it's kind of a lone wolf kind of class. It does everything by itself. So I don't know how to feel about it, because the summoner, despite me saying all of those downsides, is still the most powerful magic class in the game, despite not having any passive abilities. You heard that correctly. The summoner also does not learn any passive skills. You will need to bring those from other classes to learn to power it up. But again, the most powerful magic class if you can get around the MP consumption. So it's hard to put it in the lowest tier because it's like, no, it's the most powerful, so it's good, right? But it doesn't play nice with the rest of the game. The MP consumption and effort in unlocking the skills. The thing is, I am taking into account if you have all of the skills unlocked. Because it's really not that difficult to unlock the skills. It's just more on top of everything else. I could see putting it in good tier. I could see leaving it in UG. But then again, if I leave it in UG, you're going to get that complaint of, well, the summoner's the most powerful. I know. I am not trying to discredit that. So I hope you guys can understand my reasoning. Like, and if you want to make your own tier list, go for it. Put the summoner in broken. I'll believe you if you say that. It's got some really good abilities. I just don't like it, like, at all. So we're going to put this away for now. Yay.
But,
do you not like handshakes?
Apologies? Does shaking hands make you nervous?
Oh, no, not at all. It is not so much to ask. It's just that, for the Mastari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now. And the other meaning is... well... it matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you. My sincerest appreciation.
All right.
Wisdom up.
Now then, I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
Very well. Let's return to the entrance.
Okay, let's go to Academia. It's been so long since I've been to Academia.
Now, where was I?
Simply amazing.
Ah, with a new ally comes yet another new power, I see. Remember to pet the cat? I will. As you already know, what you've discovered is called the Summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. I've added a new item in special experiments for such a purpose.
Ah, right.
Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Well, well.
Yeah. The Special Experiments menu has been unlocked in Academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle. Summon experiments has been added to special experiments. Use it to create vessels which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters, like masks. Materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You can only create a vessel once to make its respective summon available. There is no need to equip it.
Hello.
So, we can actually, because of everything we've collected in the game, we can obtain a large amount of these, I believe. Let's see, the Goblin King attacks with powerful critical strikes. This is actually really bad. Gargoyle uses fire magic and inflicts burn. This is amazing. We'll be making this. Let's see, dark magic and inflicts poison. We'll take that for type coverage. The Duskbone Knight uses multi-target slash attacks. This is based on your physical strength, so it's not that great. This uses strike attacks. Again, uses strength, not that great. We'll have to grab another Talisman of the Avian in order to obtain this one. You do appreciate that the summons all seem to have a secondary effect and not just one hit of damage. You are correct, but that is also why a lot of them are so expensive in terms of cost. We can also create masks now if we want, but I really don't like the masks.
I see.
Make a merchant mask, it'd be funny. Fair, but...
How good of you to come.
I'd rather just make her a merchant. Okay, let's go Seeker Research. My assignment for you is to develop the General. From the looks of it, there's still progress to be made.
Looking forward to it.
Wait, what? Why haven't I made her a merchant? Because you guys like it when I have diverse parties, and I wanted to show off her being a magic user because you guys want me to use magic too. We also don't have that much merchant equipment yet. If I equipped her, she'd just be a weaker me. Do I really have to be a general by myself? Yeah, I'm level 13. So let me just fix that. You've done a wonderful job cultivating the General. Yes, a splendid accomplishment indeed.
Incredible.
We get 8 Hero Leaves of Light and increases imagination.
All right.
Our research proceeds apace. Thank you. Something still worrying you?
I must apologize.
My apologies. I don't mean to worry you. I get the impression something's weighing you down, though. I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is. More memories unlocking?
Why, that's...
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now, yet with a crucial difference. In the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least.
Just a sec.
That sounds like a pretty important clue.
But why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would have noticed something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better?
Did I?
If I was not locked away in here by kingly decree, but by decision of my peers, did I make a grave mistake? It's not impossible. You think so as well? Then surely... No. I will not push it further. All of this is mere speculation, after all. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies. The prospect of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue forward, I suppose. I can sense Moore's extraordinary determination and burning spirit of discovery. Rank 6? Now then, for your next task, I ask that you summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes. I believe you are well on your way toward the ultimate archetype. Hone your virtues well. Our success depends on them.
This one's important.
He wants us to study a grand total of 25 different archetypes.
Until next time.
Grapple with the anxieties of those around you and overcome those obstacles. Someday we may make our ideal world a reality. 25. That's like all of them? No.
How good of you to come.
It's a lot of them, though. Let's see.
What now?
Keep in mind, the ones your friends have studied count toward the total too. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Heisme has both of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a Magic Seeker? 6. Faker is 7. Mass Dancer is 8. We have a Summoner for 9. Merchant for 10. Brawl. Do we have anyone who's a Cleric? Yeah. It's so many. I doubt we have enough. Actually, wait, we could just talk to him, right?
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. That's right.
Let's see.
What now?
We have to go into our quests. We have 23 of 25. We need 2 more.
Oh. You'll come again.
Go upgrade the merchant. We'll upgrade the merchant. I'm not sure we can get the the next level of the merchant though.
What now?
Because aren't we only at rank 6 with Brigitte? Yeah, we're at rank 6. We need to be rank 8. So even if we upgrade one more time, we're gonna have to go one more time beyond that.
Hey! Okay then. Right?
Yeah, I needed a stat at rank 4 to rank her up, but I think her final rank up will require a rank 5 something.
I'm quite grateful.
These Mustari trials are quite interesting. I suppose it's not rare to mark the transition into adulthood by facing down a scary foe, but this is on a whole other level. There were so many skeletons about. I'd suppose many fell there without ever completing their trial. Rather harsh for a rite of passage. Perhaps the island's harsh environment inspired the ritual. They needed warriors hardy enough to withstand the worst of these lands, and made the trial to match. Whew. It's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island. Oh yeah,
Most
same
helpful.
thing as before.
Now then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look at this.
Well then.
Ooh, Hulkenberg wants to rank up. Okay. Just thinking.
Well met.
I still want to believe in him, but I can't help but hope in the heart of his ambition still lies as a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way. I believe I know the way I might see the truth through a fair and honest duel. I doubt he'd fight fair.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor? But surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face. That he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
Let's go.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Rodanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
I love to think that the animated voices are literally the ones that are saying, hey, 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 hey. So Hulkenberg can teleport now too? I guess. Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words!
But fear not, in the name of the Honorable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rodanth, halt!
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution?
No.
We've come to stop you.
Yes.
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight that a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself?
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order?
Yeah! No.
Yeah! Capricious? Okay. A single capricious. Glory to the Knight Commander.
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you so wish, so badly wish to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Milk almost shut out your nose. Why? For a single capricious.
Oi!
Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain. Oh my gosh, he's in a hood. I'm gonna make him so slimy sounding. If he ever gets a line again. We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed. I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
To me! We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. No dying out there, Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Witness present and ready? Now then, let us fight with honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth. Ho ho, that will be quite unnecessary. Nasatum! What? I can't move!
Absurd.
Fool. You and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? Nozdamir was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. And pain, Nozdam.
It was you.
Stop. I told you, do not interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How?
Rodanth.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest. But now, more than anything I see, I was a fool to have faith in you. I want to point out that he lost a duel to basically a paralyzed Hulkenberg.
Rodanth.
He sucks. Your skills have dulled, Rodanth. And that Nasatum fellow seems to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it's easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance. Dude, you are having daily executions because you feel like it. I don't want to hear like, oh, do you know how hard it is to keep people in check? It's so much easier if we just kill them for like talking back. Man, that makes life so simple. It's hard.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fear of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. But the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
Take him away. Hi, sir. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Ah, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say we're the Knights of the Shadow Guard. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Why would she mention you? Rodant's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodant red-handed overstepping his bounds. The daily executions were not enough? I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rodant's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodant to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him, a knightly pride yet survived. And now, 'tis an outcome most unfortunate.
No.
Regardless, you fought well.
True.
You're right, and I not won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems that he was executing certain people who'd gone on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title.
Incredible.
You certainly seem like a model knight to me, Hulkenberg. You exaggerate, surely. I've a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince, after all. For now, though, your words are enough for me.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodant, I'd thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me.
She
the steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and heriter of the knight's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Rank 7, meaning we unlock 2 new classes. We can now become the Paladin and the Dark Knight. Not Batman. We can now study the Paladin, and we can study the Dark Knight.
Now then.
Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified once more. I am sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I feel as though I've gotten more support from the knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. 11th most liked candidate! Let's see, Nearest wants to talk to us, but who else? Yeah, we can go see Brigida.
Isn't that...
Alright then.
Just 10 more people to arrange accidents for. Let's see.
What now?
I see. Fascinating.
We can obtain the
right here,
Paladin.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
That's a good horse.
I see. A new means of protection.
Need to be a level 10 wizard. We can do that.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
So what's the difference between Paladin and Dark Knight?
Alright.
The Dark Knight is the more magical focused one. Kind of like how you have Knight and Magic Knight, we have Paladin and Dark Knight.
I see. To greater heights.
Let's increase the wizard right now to rank 10.
A new means of protection. I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
But what if I told you that these classes, both of them combined, and by the way, can I just say the Dark Knight looks super sick? I mean, that's a flaming skull in a cage of a crown around both. Plus the horse looks really cool. It's the purple. No, look at the flaming skull! That's awesome! Like, if that was just regular fire, like orange fire, this would still be badass. It's Ghost Rider.
I see. To greater heights.
Okay, but let's talk about some of these classes. We haven't really talked that much about the Summoner, so let's talk about some of the things I made the Summoner learn really fast. First off, Summon Eagle Lion. It costs an insane amount of MP. You can see this is 38. Yufa's max MP right now is 380, meaning we can cast it exactly 10 times before she becomes the equivalent of a doorstop. Because she's got no attack power, she's not that good otherwise. So, she has just that. Then we have the Summon Noctiluca. I've already stated this before, this is garbage. Because 10% recovery for 3 turns? I'm sorry, do you want to know what can recover 30% of our HP in 1 turn? The basic team healing spell. And I said that team healing spell. This one is single target. This is garbage. This is absolutely garbage. But let's talk about this one. Summon Gargoyle is arguably one of the best attacks she gets, like the summoner gets, because it deals heavy fire damage to one enemy and inflict burn. This is heavy, which is an incredible amount of fire damage. And lastly, Summon Cockatrice deals medium dark to all enemies, may inflict poison. That's okay. That's okay. Poison is actually one of the worst status ailments in the game. The damage it deals is absolutely pathetic to the point where you shouldn't even really consider it. But it does but it's an all enemy attack that costs less than Summon Eagle Lion, and it's a different element, so it's good. So it's fine. But let's get into the details about why these are amazing. So with the Paladin, we get Holy Knight's Proclamation. This is the taunt ability of Knight's Proclamation, for those of you who need a reminder of that. The Knight's Proclamation taunts all enemies into attacking. This taunts all enemies and guards at the same time. That's just good. Now, there is the argument to be made, sometimes you want regular Knight's Protection, because if you guard, you cannot dodge. So, again, argument to be made for this one. Next, Knight's Defense. Increase the caster's defense by 3 ranks for 3 turns. That's fine. If you want the big defense up, that's fine. I'm not a fan of doing these because I prefer the ones that boost the entire team rather than one person, but it's fine. This is good. Protect Guard is Tetrakarn. So now we raises a barrier that nullifies 1 slash, pierce, and strike attack for 1 ally. That's fine. This skill is broken. This is the reason that it's the best in the entire, like, it's one of the best skills in the entire game. I will die on that hill. This is one of the best skills in the entire game. I will get into the specifics of that later, but this is one of the best skills in the entire game.
No.
Emergency Aid. Weak HP recovery for all allies. Can only be used in the main menu. This is bad. This is garbage. Don't worry about this. Holy Knight's Works. Recovers a medium amount of HP and removes debuff effects. This is also not that good. Whatever. We're moving on from that. There are better heals. And lastly, Revitalize 3 recovers significant MP every turn. That's really good. Which also hilariously makes it one of the best mage classes, because every mage needs this skill. Like, why would you put it on the paladin? Whatever. But let's move over to the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight's got much better skills. It's the more offensive option. The Heavy Rush deals medium physical pierce damage to one enemy. That's good. Its cost isn't bad. It's a solid move. I think it's good. Let me look though. Is that basically... Yeah, it's the same thing that the Magic Knight learns. It's fine. It's got nothing bad. This is one of the best skills in the entire game. We'll get into it again in just a little bit when I talk about counter and magic counter. But this only needs you to get to rank 2 to learn it. Anyway, Mad Rush. It's just better Heavy Rush, which makes it good. Flawless. Automatically increases the wielder's attack, defense, hit, and evasion at the start of battle. It's good. It's good. Like, you just start the battle and you're buffed. Let's go. Pierce Boost. Increases Pierce attack by 20%. Again, really good. Do you want to know where this should have been, though? This should have belonged to the Gunner tree, because the Gunner tree is the one that uses all of the good Pierce moves. But no, you gotta get the Dark Knight, which means you gotta get the Magic Knight, meaning you gotta be a mage and a knight to be a good gunner. Make it make sense, game, please. You gotta do so much to make that good. But hey, the Dark Knight also makes it work. Like we'll like it can use it as well. Instant recovery. Ensures status ailments are automatically cured in one turn. That's good. There's no downside to that. I don't think it's so broken that, like, you need this on every character, but just having it, woo, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything is cured in one turn. And this is one of the best skills in the game. I know I've been saying that a lot, but there's a lot to love here. Thunderstrike Thrust is a physical electric move which lowers defense for 3 turns. That's amazing. I've already told you why physical elemental skills are good, and lowering defense is amazing. Like, that's just good. Yes, it only deals medium damage, but that's also not that bad of a thing. You can just do this attack 3 turns in a row and then switch to Mad Rush if you want the heavy damage. Like, it's just good. And if you got more than one person using this, then hello, that's just beautiful. But now let's get into the real meat of this. The counter. 15% chance of repelling any magical ability in the game. That is not Almighty, I need to clarify. Nothing reflects Almighty. But 15% chance of repelling any of the 6 normal elements. And then counter has a 15% chance to repel all of the physical. So you have a 15, if you equip both of these, you have a 15% chance to repel anything in the game. And I don't know if you guys remember when I talked about this earlier. I know we're getting into the nerd stuff. Here's the best part. If you repel an attack in this game, the enemy turn ends. It doesn't matter how many turn icons they have left. They could have 20 turn icons for no reason. If you repel an attack at any point, their turn ends. Period. Like catching a volleyball? Yeah, essentially. Do you understand how crazy that is if you put counter and magic counter on literally every single character in your party, and then they just don't get it? You could just deny so many turns. It's only 15% chance, but I want you to imagine playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, and here's where the nerd part comes in, and being told if the enemy rolls a 1, 2, or 3, their entire turn just ends. Like, every enemy turn, all at once. Not just the enemy who swung at you, their entire squad loses the round, and you get to attack again. It breaks the turn economy. Does it happen that often? Nah, but when it does, real funny. So, that's the nerd speak. We can go see Brigitte now. Thank you guys for indulging me in the nerd speak. The question is, do you want me to give everyone the, every counter? Or should I just try to play this a little fair?
Just you. My apologies.
I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. But thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. But telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war. A campaign against Sanctism itself. Oh, Brigitte. I need to tell you that I'm already basically in a campaign against Sanctism. Because we just found out their entire religion is a lie? So, I think they're already going to try to kill me at some point. With overflowing courage, I showed Brigitte I could match her resolve.
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads, yet look at you. My feelings got through!
Fine then.
You helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me? Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. Follow me, then.
Here.
Let's see. 15% chance per character across 4 characters is like a 47.8% chance to trigger if something attacks the whole party at once. Yeah? It's great, isn't it? Again, the question is, do you, chat, want to see me do that on this party, or should I give the enemies a chance? Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters. Make them something more than weapons. That should be decent enough revenge against the church. If I only expand my current trade, it'd only make their pockets fatter. So I thought I'd find a different approach. What are you doing?
What?
I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. Boy, to think Brigitta's arc started with, "This is my secret dog, walk it." Yeah. But behind it, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters.
As it is.
But if we're stuck with them, we can still make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
Say.
Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Guptoros? The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for these prototypes. I'm glad I took this job.
Well,
my thanks.
We'd never have made such strides with development if you hadn't been helping. Honestly, though, I'm surprised it's come this far. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me a few new scars if I survive at all. Only way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take the throne and support our peacetime igniters over lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream, this kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality, and I can't help but wish I lived in that world. I wanted to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me, my position, my fortune, or my life.
Leave it to me.
I won't ever let you die. That's quite a promise to make. You have a point, though. I'll postpone my death as long as I can. No one wants to see that new world of hope more than I do, after all.
I believe in you.
Take the throne. For me. And for a new world. I can sense Brigitta's hope to change the world and her deep trust in me. Rank 7!
You give me hope.
Further widens the variety of items sold at the Lycaon Magic Association by adding rare items. And also, supply crate unlocked. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brigitta will send a crate with funds. So it basically just gives more money.
And then...
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes.
I love people sending me free money.
Yeah, I do too. Same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I can do to atone. I parted ways with Brigitta and returned to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from merchants all over the country thanks to Brigitta's direct endorsement. I am the 10th most popular. I'm going to be in all the top 10 videos.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Look at this.
Barden sends me a Magla injection. Thank you.
Speaking of which...
We're still waiting for them to recover.
Well then.
Yufa can now rank up through us.
Even better, you'll get first billing in all the top 10 videos.
First billing, yeah. Okay, let's go see more. Wait, I have quests? Oh, for more and for, Nearest.
All right, then.
Where is more?
Let's go.
Oh, there he is.
That's the way.
Now, where was I?
Don't worry, I'm gonna pet the cat.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Here, kitty.
Oh.
Look at his face. He knows he's cute.
Now, why do that?
I'm astonished you managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
All right.
Did you remember something?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes, I did. But before that...
Please.
Seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place, which means I suppose that the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out?
The truth of the matter is...
There's but one place that comes to mind. But if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
But why would he want to help your studies? Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all of my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought this place, my identity. In the end, the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come.
Yeah.
Let's find out together.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses? Or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality. I'll battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Rank 7.
May the truth.
And we obtained the Soul Hacker. The final form of the Seeker.
Listen here.
Now, it's time for your next task. A true test. This one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you, research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond. And then, said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
Oh, I've already done that. Kinda sucks that the Seeker family of archetypes is not great. I didn't put that it's not great. I think I put that it was good. This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
If all goes according
Once
to
this
plan.
research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight, and with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands. Let us break through the barriers of this trial, and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you, to the very end. I told Moore that I've already accomplished the research task he gave me.
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task? Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible. Incredible.
All right.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
It cannot have been an easy journey. Full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone. I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end. There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. It could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all. Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
We could journey together.
When that time comes, let's go on our own journey together.
And so our odyssey would continue, hmm? Yes, a wonderful idea. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide, but in truth, I think you guided me just as much. It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Cat.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
Do I have any mathematics experience? Kinda.
The scholar in search of utopia.
Probably not enough to answer any questions you have.
Keeper and heriter of the
I wouldn't
Seeker's
say I'm dumb at it.
virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 8.
Dreams will forever
Increases an archetype's stat bonuses by +3 while channeling it. Let's see, what kind of experience? Any unique courses like linear algebra? God, it's been years since I've been to college. I don't remember the courses. No, I think my most advanced in terms of mathematics is probably pre-calc.
I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again. Do make yourself at home.
But yeah, that final ability that we got from more here, it actually gives a bonus to all of your stats across all of your archetypes. So as you can see, I'm getting +3s and everything now. Like, +3 more. It's just more stats. Like, more gave us more. That's good enough by me.
Oh. You'll come again.
That's the way.
All right then.
Now we can determine who we're going to see. We should probably work on our... so difficult determining. Like, I know we can go... Like, I really want to upgrade Alonso because his class actually has a skill I really want to rip off of the archetype. So let's go with that. Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore. I'll be waiting. Hey. Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner? Yep.
Thank you.
Great. My network has already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path, so we won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises. What? Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your gods to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What?
My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages. Yet, many villagers
I
still
desires a
respect
big steak dinner.
I'd assume you used money or force to make them submit. But I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? What could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonzo. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins. So long as you agree to my terms, and cooperate with me. Fine. I accept your offer. You've my word. You hear that? Alright then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter, actually. I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet. Our bet, you mean? Oh my, I can't tell if you're the daring or dauntless type. I must admit, it's quite charming. That's what I like most about you. In hindsight, I've always run away when things took a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great conman Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king, who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll put the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He's decided to place his absolute trust in me. Rank 6.
I will live to my fullest potential.
I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Seems the only one at night right now we have is Juna. Let me double check. Okay, Brigida's just not available at all.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Oh, yes, I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me, oh escort of mine. Evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come, you and me both.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'd like to go to Brylehaven. Mind if we take the runner? I mean, how old's he getting to Brylehaven? In a night.
Nice!
Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter.
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't have already? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume, to start. A lady has expenses. Was hydrating. The Runners is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Den.
So, shall we, O Captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties to you.
Wow!
Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da-da-da-da, da-na-na.
Thank you!
Thank you, I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me.
Sure.
Were you two really talking about singing?
Hold on.
Eh? Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true, ugly faces behind beautiful, transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all. So we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If even for a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child, putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
Oi!
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. Honestly, how does anyone not see her? Like, Juna, I'm sorry. Your hair is so massive and bouncy that everyone notices you immediately.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortune smiles. Phew. Think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I am so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? You feel like her sparkle eyes are like two spotlights? Kinda. But then again, all Nydia have the sparkle eyes. I mean, have you noticed it from Alonso? My name is Capra. I am a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then?
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. You should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it?
Right.
I'm anxious to hear you sing myself.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. I can sense Juna's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me. Rank 2.
Things have gotten fun.
After battle, all party members recover a little MP. It's really not much, but it's something. Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a war chest from Brigida.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. 15K.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Let's see, we can hang out with Yufa or Maria. Oh wait, I know what we need to do.
The heat is trying. But
We still
here's the
have
God's
not
will.
done the right to rule. Oh, also I should save.
All right, where to?
First off, we need to go to the Gauntlet Runner because it's Idols Day, and you all know what that means. Toilet time.
All right, where to?
Let's go.
And now that that's done, let's go see Barden.
You've come. I thank you.
I'm so very grateful. I don't even know how to express it to you, or your pals. It seems to have taken refuge in the desert nearby. I can lead the way if you don't mind taking your Gauntlet Runner. I heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
I'm feeling something. It's gotta be here. Yeah, this is the thing that ate us before.
Heads held high, everyone. Stand strong.
Hey, worm face!
Ninja!
Eat us? Well, I sure do!
She's not happy.
Some darker arts.
Come forth, royal soul!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime.
Don't recognize it from that end. Boo.
This is the summoner.
It is your turn!
Rancor!
Vitus power!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
I call upon a royal soul! You can count on me.
you'd help.
I am grateful.
Much thanks.
A summoner, come forth now.
Yeah, keep that attack power down.
Face me! Some darker arts.
I will.
I'll show you. Raging fire!
Each summoner.
It is your turn!
Ninja! Not more going to your name, eh?
It's okay.
Ah, it doesn't have anything, darn it.
Fire!
I need to heal after that.
Fast dancer! No need to worry. That was helpful.
My thanks.
I shall do my best. Summoner.
Heed me!
Gargoyle, go!
Ninja! Rancor!
Coin can solve problems of merchant! Burn!
I accept it! She's doing great!
To victory! Victory is our
Watch me! Burn! Even take my fullest power. It is your turn!
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
Let's fight his power.
He just has so much HP.
I see your game.
Finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
I call upon a royal soul! Raging fire! Everyone is full. Souls of kings, give me strength!
Ninja! Rancor!
So come forth, royal soul, burn!
Watch me! Keep it together!
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
This is... I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
Ninja! Some darker arts.
I won't hold back! Fire!
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Barton, I'm just asking, can you give us an attack up?
Burn! I shall do my best. Here I go! It is your turn!
Face me! Mandible bearing.
Merchant, burn!
This battle isn't even tough, it's just taking forever.
You can't hit me!
To victory! Heads held
Not
high.
defense up. Ugh.
Watch me! Raging fun! They sure don't give up easy! Souls of kings, give me strength!
Oh, power of kings. Formidable indeed.
Fire! Still here?
Juna, you're just what I need!
You can count on me. That was helpful.
Much thanks.
I pray you're ready. Heed me! Help me finish this.
Now accept your fate. Some apologies. Would you finish it?
Won't hold back! It's still up?
Should go down next round.
Lodged! Nice one, Captain! Juna,
I
your
call
speed's
upon
down!
a royal soul!
To ever greater heights.
Rank ups for all.
I admit, it feels...
Even I.
Tremble before
New
me!
leaders of protection.
Hey!
Barton, look out!
Right there!
Captain, now's our only chance. I apologize. I'm causing you all this trouble.
Listen.
You're not causing trouble at all. You really are a good one.
I thank you.
All right.
I could finally see your power with my own eyes. So that's how you defeated Lady Joanna's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. You really are something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you. Please, give my thanks to your friends. And with this, we saved Martira.
Right.
Let's go tell everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, good idea. Everyone will feel, well, at ease once they know the giant sandworm's not coming. I just want to tell everyone you saved the town once again. Let us return and proclaim it then. I'll depart from Martira forever.
Thank goodness.
Worry not. His life's in no real danger. He just fainted from exertions. He really is some kind of man, fighting the giant sandworm. Let him rest in the administration building. Even Gastro can't complain at this point. Not like that guy's around, though. He's hiding somewhere.
Even so.
Why would Bardin do such a risky thing, especially for the people who voted against him?
Ha!
All he did was idiotically fight a giant sandworm which wasn't even coming out to begin with. Truly a desperate move.
Ugh.
Go away! Bardin protected the town, not you guys. I mean, Bardin can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and he loves us. Child, that's all for show. All he wanted is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes?
Excuse me?
Is that true? You think that he just wants power? I happened to see him in the Actus workshop, picking out weapons. And he lowered his head and he said nothing while his sword was tempered. Didn't boast in the slightest. Surely if he sought power. I also saw Bardin before he left to fight. He bought a huge amounts of wound care supplies at the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so we wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but to continue on as normal. Tell me such a man could be anything but good. You speak words of praise, but do you not remember? Bardin required your help. He always leaves things for others to handle. But you yourself preach collective responsibility.
No.
That's right. It's as you say.
Just so.
All of us have been reliant on each other, but strangely in this instance, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose the stolid Bardin to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them in precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Bardin wanted power over the whole town. It was us who wanted Bardin in the town to do the job for us. Self-governance should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Bardin lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted, but he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much.
Hey.
We should be the ones to think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We just tried to make Bardin do all the work. That's sad. Did something happen to Martira? Again? Sounds like he wants to play.
Such a great relief.
Oh, so I managed to save the Weans after all. I can sense Bardin's profound gratitude and solid faith in me. Rank 7!
In the end, I managed to
With
protect
certain exceptions, escape will always succeed during squad battle. This is good. It's nice to have. If I ever want to run away from a battle, boom! It's basically guaranteed except for very specific circumstances.
Many thanks.
Thank you truly for saving Bardin.
Now then.
We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town, too. We'll figure things out ourselves. I entrust Bard into the care of the people of Martira and return to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from the people of Martira. Somehow, what, were they just not that grateful for the first time? Guess not.
Ah, just you. See you.
Okay, so I need to wait for future in the story before we can get the next rank of this. Let's see. Yeah. I guess we should go visit Nearest. Feels weird to do that, though. Anyway, we're gonna end things off here, though. I am starting to feel really tired. I'm sure you guys have heard me yawn quite a bit. Well, next time we should be heading to the next main story area. So until then, this has been your host, Kazar Raspel, hoping to see you in the next video or live stream, and signing out. But let's see. Who are we gonna raid? Let's go see Fabulich. Remember to have a good day or night. Time zones be weird, everyone.